Please subscribe, like, and share.
How do we do that last?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kofi Jamal for your latest news and gist. Let's get on to the v0rce on YouTube. Subscribe and share, like Charlie. More gist, more news, more content for you. So what I say, when you say of course. Okay.
Building a successful marriage or relationship. Now, what I mean? Ubedi nukurena yen na beka nukura be say yeah wedding and the excitement that comes with wedding. Yeah na do baby kura na ewure fi say yeah ba be wade, but marriage might not look same.
Chemi mu kakra.
When we say yeah wedding, everybody is very excited. Yeah wedding na wo be ni age be me ni age ye say skato kotu ya to wedding atade made of Anna flower page boy best men depending on how rich you are, best men, best women, if I can say ya baby your venue we excited. Now that day of the wedding, look how excited people get. But then you see, when you are getting excited at the wedding day, don't forget and ask yourself, is my wedding going to sustain in my marriage? Not to say what am I and then my what ya maybe what and then the jam way, is it going to be the same in my marriage? Not just I say we have time to plan for our weddings, but we don't spend time to plan for our marriage. That's one of the greatest problems. Etiame divorce also. It will be by your wedding 6 months, 1 year. What was planning? They want to have a crazy wedding. Where they will be done. That be I will be wedding, especially I want to say they the year top class. But here we say, is your marriage also going to be an example and a top class marriage? If no, then we are saying that to have a successful marriage and relationship, somebody number one must plan. Now me ba mechini can say be number one, prayer does not guarantee a successful marriage.
Empire bebrebe no so for pa kire say e no entimi ma wa wade enye
what am you asofo bia wade egu Archbishop be the egu you krom e bi mu very anointed mama, and I'm telling you this, oh me back to be here do say adwuma yeah yeah krom see, talent and gift is not the same as marriage, because see, marriage is not just a gift, you need to work it to make it. Mami started you. If you say, Obi awade a na agere ye ne say awade nyame na hwe so nti ye kan bom paye wa awade ho, but ye time plan wa awade ho. Then I am saying that to have a successful marriage and then relationship, number one, you need to have a plan.
It is something you work on.
You
Danny then you know too
be bacho. What prayer to when you what you good. If prayer is what makes marriage successful, prayer to our phone come be. They are so anointed and gifted. Oh, can I put your cripple no your friend? Open the eyes of God, receive your healing, bruh. Now what the heck? I know a lot of pastors are more hearing them. Maybe you see sex boys. Most of them are not happy. They are not excited, and they wish they are out. They cannot even express themselves to people in public, even their friends, because okay, you could be a public figure. That's also but marriage in the ninja. So what we are saying is that to have a successful marriage is not number one by prayer, not by fasting. Number one, you need to work it and plan it.
And the new matter to baby was said at that. Now, me and no much nasi. A fine journey.
Watch I mean, yeah, no credit that one is what you actually be a what they are one plan. One say, no, look home, man, no, yes, Lucasan. Yes, sir, or they see for be a besidaya. They set to plan.
Exactly.
They calculate and they put into consideration the amount. Sikado do a cement. I was say, so 1 minute, sir. Now, yes, we see that no, Ashafano, what we say we see that no when we are one vessel. Yes, to us, you was say, one and our soldier for a contour, they don't have any strategy. They don't plan at all. Or sorry, I don't offer to, no have a pistol, no have where they are, because they have a plan. And so therefore you need to understand that to have a successful marriage, you need to have a plan. You need to plan for a success, because marriage is a journey and not just a time.
Marriage is a journey.
And not just a time. It is 24 hours a long years. It is not we say, oh, what is just one day? And you 1 day person. Within 3 hours of marriage. Now to be the 1 year plan here. Now we say 40 years of marriage. What do you how many days in their planning? Think about it. Now we don't go now we don't go all over the world because we have no plan. Now remember that I'm going to live with you with plan, not by time. It is ever been yeah, 1, 2, 3 years, it was full of excitement. Suddenly, why a board? When in June, there's no plan. A year would that number no that may near Sodian upon your good morning. We are the Ben Abusa will you look say, what is your plan for the day? Plan. If you are telling me plan is not good for marriage, then I'm telling you that even God planned before He created you. Number 2, have any hair you action. So when you have it is already planned. John 14. What are you talking about? And son of flood, best say we are in the days of Noah, God decided to give Noah measurements. Hey, plan. The greatest companies on earth that are successful, they have planned. How many years have you planned for your marriage to enjoy it? And planning, it doesn't become just how you want it. You need to have a plan with your fiancé or fiancée. Sit down, talk about it. Charlie, what is the plan? The next 10 years to come, what are we going to achieve? Plan. You're successful. You are wasting time. Trust me. If you cannot apply sense to prayer, your prayer is in vain. You can pray all your life. If you don't have sense and you cannot plan, you are a waste material.
Me am crashing.
So life, number 1, is about planning. Do you know why you go to bank and you save money? It's because you are planning for your life. I don't know when you're doing boom, 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 boom. You are saving because you think that I should plan. A good man leaves inheritance for his children. Plan. If you cannot plan for your marriage, you can never enjoy it. 10 years, 20 years. It is not just by the grace of God. Planning is part of marriage. Number 2, work. Every successful marriage, the 2 companions, the 2 spouses, they've worked their marriage out. But we have decided to work together. We work our attitudes together to make sure that in other words, marriage is not just 150-50. We put it together, we get 100. 1 + 1, 2. So marriage is also a work. In fact, we use a work. Marriage is work. You cannot sit. Listen, God gives you a woman, a man, as a raw material. You make them to become your expectation, not God's expectation.
Yes, a my raw material.
I love you. Or the Bama Mamia, send your TV. So what we do is that I want to frame you, create you, and then you become my expectation. What was that me? Many swadihun, or no any swadihun. Me person couldn't call you gentle, or kasakama, on pen of 4 bibri, and your many swadihun. God will not come down and make my husband to become a swad. I need to work. And that's why I'm man and I'm making. Change does not come from the man you are praying for. Change starts with the one who is doing the prayer. You see, I become what my partner expects. And then suddenly, my partner starts behaving into my expectation. Eddie, what's happening? Yes. I'm a barbe penwa. Mimi soup. Eddie, I dance your man. Say, oh, to me, crème bien, I don't catch them. So, Quasia Bema. That should be many more dumano. So, I am here. But me, yeah, Quasia Bawe, Abusha for them, Seramo, and that internet into your money, Benini, but me cast some Ghana, Quasia, a bar food you, or show you was in my bro. And I want you know I am. It is because of how I communicate. If I want to have a good wife in the house, I need to become a good husband. It's not happening by prayer, because marriage is not just a gift, it's a work.
And because if you want a marriage material, you have to become a marriage tailor.
No, that is the truth. Number 2, so number 1, plan. Number 2, work. Number 3, commitments.
Stay committed.
If you're not ready to be committed to a relationship or to marriage, please don't start it. nipa mienu ebe nante abom etu anamon abobra bom ye mienu ye nya ya adwene se ye be ya adwene nkro sunsum kro honam kro na ya nante abom. No matter the challenges that we meet in that our marriage, we're going to overcome and forget it down. So marriage does not just get up and by luck and by wish and then by dream. You must work it to make it so that it becomes. And the last one, love. I'm telling you, where there is love, there it rings respect. Baby, our door, I did the kind of pay. In fact, I'm sorry, big word. In me. Some people, not a similar door. In fact, or don't be a door, I'm a boo. It will be sure, sir. Me to me, your essence, I mean, press over me. Whenever you come across a spouse, Bema and Aoba, one boot the opposite party, check the attitude of the one we are insulting. And you know that most often there is a behavior or part in there. Once a son, once a son with Subaya, your partner cannot enjoy you. No. So, therefore, if you want to have a successful marriage, relationship, number one, plan, number two, work, number three, commitment, the last one, love. And above all, always check your ego as a man, bring, and then exercise authority in the house. Bambe biara, hand time jet a team, you need to mean no ye. You go. Now, meaning say where you're soft. Now, from Genesis to Revelation, but be any babruma, you actual ego boom. No. It's about authority. And God gave the man authority and blessed the man and said replenish, cultivate, the day, harvest, and yes, but no ego. So where from ego? Ego is a sign of pride. Now, when we talk about ego, we are saying you are too selfish, that you want things to be done in your way. You are not the man, you are still a boy. Men are mature enough to understand that my wife is part of my life and her decisions matters.
What if the wife is not ready to ride along with the man because the man is requesting, but the wife wants to actually function in isolation, and they will tell you that I'm doing that to prove myself to you, that I am not useless. How do you deal with somebody like that?
If we disagree, it doesn't mean I don't love you.
I know they are.
It's Akaba. So the fact that I don't agree to where you are going doesn't mean I don't want you to get there. Once I say I don't want you to get there, it means I hate you. So, what shall me persuade me? Yeah, Juma Bako. Near Bonko, for example, they are Minuyi. And they go like, Obebia, Jesus. So, no, Jesus, God. Thank you.
That's why my family do. Jesus.
Thank you. Yeah. Why would some know I disagree? It doesn't mean I don't like the program.
Yeah.
So when I say no to it, you must find out why I said no. And then once you're able to understand my no, then you understand me, myself. See, the reason why some of us, we don't know our partners is because we don't understand why they said no and the yes. And when somebody says yes, don't be happy because they said yes to what you suggested. Find out why they said yes. Because sometimes some of the yes are not genuine yes, and a hypocritical yes. They just said yes because when they say no, you get angry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then they feel, about the time they feel intimidated,
inferior, they don't belong. I mean, you are a decision maker.
Otherwise, a make okay.
Now, Crownty, Ego no woman, and Yaka Betsy, Mekawunty, the Okan, yes, Anna Meka. There's always some kind. They said, I was a Mekan no crab, or crow at the end of Suro, but no one I bet I say, well, yeah, I bet you say, Misha and Mamishi, we can't no crown one, I bet you day. So sometimes when people say yes, find out why they said yes. Don't just agree to the yes and be happy. Some of the yeses are no in this case. So having a successful marriage and relationship, you need to understand that your ego, you must kill it and make sure you arrange yourself well before you get to the door. And above all, and then I get out, don't use your Bible, your faith, and the God yourself as a hammer on your marriage.
Don't use your Bible, your faith. I mean the religion that you believe in, what you
as
believe
a hammer.
As a hammer
On your marriage, don't.
On the part of the woman or the man.
Both. If you want to have a successful marriage. Okay. Bible say, or Bible wants it. Now what would you Brazil? What you say? I never crack. Bible say, bro, wants it. Now can't Bible say, bro, wants I can say, Bible say, Miss Mendo.
That's all.
You know what I mean for which? You know what I mean, yo. Mean your woman count papa no mammy. Now I can say, I'll change one way, ya. I say, oh, Moshe. Bet you know your one woo. Me man, what I say, ya. Me, man. Now, oh, yeah, Mr. I don't know who mobile cry. Could you be durable for the rest of your life? If you want to say, will be, especially when you're a man of God, go like the way the church members, respect you, they give you that reverence. You go home and your wife is like, and I never say, but your person can go like, oh, you are the own.
Respect what you are sorry.
Elders need is a woman you to pay. If you come it now, oh, but I wouldn't move, sir. Tina, only one way my God, being a yakwa touch not anointed. Jimmy. Jimmy. Don't use your faith, your Bible. Anyway, you need to understand that regardless of your religion, it's God who created marriage, and there are principles governing marriage, and we must follow it, regardless of your religion. To say you're a Christian, we are Muslim, so you're Hindu, we are Ekanka. Once you understand that God is the creator of marriage, and then we start from relationship, you need to understand that God has principles for it. If you cannot follow it, you abuse it. But if you really want to do, listen to me, you don't get good successful marriage just by praying, just by serving God. There is a work that must be done. Thank you for today.
I didn't say. I mean,
can't say name.
You have to say over you. May I, dear? Meaning, some business in you. If I told you, you're very complicated. And now, Miss Okay, the one or buy me, okay, or buy me the business. And also, me invest you on any business. But I'm sure my whole day now. And the amount now, like on all petty, I'll call the business, age me. Okay, me, I'm here busy. I will have say, ain't me, me business way.
On no balance some more.
And what me business.
On the end, you
there be sikan on who demand this sika. TNA. On who demand this.
And I will be managed to demand it.
And I mean, never them one year, ma. And if ya, or be so Tobia, who be make sure said delivery, is done. Anybody to me is selfish. Me are selfish, and I said, because me forcing your scanner who demand me. I don't have the money.
Don't answer.
Aye.
Answer here very simple. You're selfish. If you cannot support her, let her be alone. But she must not also invest in you.
And you're serious, so.
Yeah. I didn't say, well, baby, didn't who bought Bema, 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 you do pepper, so yeah, Jan. Or to me, what would be up? Who's Yami for one inch?
And what damn it? So, even
Obeja, because you are not a serious man.
When you're down,
I brought them all custom and just you.
Obibusa. Obibusa question. Also, there may be turning fear me and son. No, or the aware sem abeto the name.
Bema ne de awade asem ababa beto
oba nanim.
Bema no.
Na bema ne turning fear me and son.
Bema ne na ase oba ne pe.
Bema na ase oba ne pe.
But what change the 3 years?
3 years.
3 years that didn't change anything. Now, number one, you need to talk about stature. Omuni peduano. Isi sanso be baso oba ne be wodo do. All we na ni peduago. Na ne ebusa se bema no. The suban so to say about the stature. So soon, the body cover of there's no problem. Number two, it is not just about age, maturity. Because the one when but I'm getting no form. The boy was shot, but I'm getting no sorrow. So the years doesn't matter to me. But then when it exceeds 5 years, I will say no. 3 years is okay.
3 years is fine.
If the man is matured, they are good to go.
He shock you.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy v0rce for your latest news and gist. Let's get on to v0rce on YouTube. Subscribe and share, like Charlie. more gist, more news, more content for you. So what I say, when you say course. Okay.
Please subscribe, like, and share.